You ever smell breath will bother you, don't it?
Yeah.
But it always make you do something awkward, don't it?
Yeah.
You ever smell a nigga breath so bad you told somebody else like it was good news? Hey nigga, let me holler at you for a minute. Come here, come here, come here. Smell this nigga breath. You ever smell the hot hand in the pocket?
No.
You ain't never smelled a nigga hand been in his pocket for an hour? Go smell it. I bet you slap the shit out of me. Nigga be waiting at the bus stop the whole time with his hand in his pocket, go smell it. A hot hand in the pocket. Nigga skin smell like hot hand in the pocket. What's up, man? This your boy comedian QP from Jackson, Mississippi. Born in Grand Rapids, Michigan. Stayed in Chicago, Illinois for a while. But Jackson, Mississippi is my home base. Been out there 15 years plus. And that's where comedy came from me. That's where I started from, and that's my home base.
Definitely, that's what's up. You down here in Atlanta, man? What you got going on in Atlanta while you down here?
Shows, man. Letting Atlanta see me. Letting Atlanta open up to Comedian Q. Old school comedian, old school ways. Been in the game a while, very humble. Just looking, trying to get my piece of it. Letting Atlanta, embrace me. And I embrace Atlanta, so.
How have the comedians here in Atlanta been embracing you since you've been here?
Man, they've been good. They've been good to me, man. They done treated me good every spot I go in. They welcome me when I tell you where I'm from. They ain't showed no they ain't been bad to me or nothing like that. But one thing I love is show is competition. Let's go. And I'm okay with that. It's not a bad thing. And nothing bad come out of it or nothing. They have welcomed me with open arms. It's been nothing but love. You know what I'm saying? But I'm from a small town, so you know what I'm saying. We are closer. So here you can feel that vibe, that comedy vibe, that feel, that energy. You know what I'm saying? So that's been big. That's been big for me. That's why I've been kind of trying to stay sharp.
Yeah, yeah, definitely, definitely. So, what's some of the places that you performed at so far? If you know the venues or
I I was at God already last night. Where we was at last? The Monticello last night. The night before last, we were at Sweet Food Lounge.
okay,
And Thursday, I was supposed to appear at what was that? The first, see, I can't remember it.
okay, I'm familiar with the Sweet Lounge. What was that experience like in the Sweet Lounge for you?
The Sweet Lounge was the first one I did while I was down here. Uh, it was good. It was nice for me. I like to be honest as I can. Uh, I was good, but I wasn't as good as I wanted to be that night. But I'm always hard on myself. You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
I don't know if it was the Atlanta field jitters, and I've been to a lot of places, man. I'm probably too old in the game to be saying that, but I just be honest. You know what I'm saying? I just can be honest. I didn't do bad, nothing like that. But you know, being Q and what I like to do, you know what I'm saying? I wanted to really bang it, and I banged, but I didn't. I wanted to bang it, but I learned and I went on to the next night.
and the next night was
It was Q, was retarded.
okay,
You know what I'm saying? I did my thing. You know what I'm saying? And it was okay. It was like I went first night I had 2 free throws. I went 1 for 2.
okay, okay,
Last night I went 2 for 2.
okay,
So I was okay.
okay. When it comes to comedian markets,
Yeah.
where does Atlanta sit with the other places that you have did your comedy at?
It's I guess it seemed big to me because I never been. And then I hear so many people here, so many comedians here. Some of my favorite comedians are here. And I just feel like once I get here, some of the ones that know me, that if I heard I was in town or whatever, I just wanted to be able to be like them to be like I know him, and they be like, you know what, he did his thing. So it's like not a letdown or them thing, but I've been around some of them for a while, and I know they reside here, and I look up to them, and my name, and they know me from my town because they come to my town a lot, and I just want to come here and represent, man. Just do my thing here and and just let Atlanta just be like, this dude was good, man. This dude, comedian Q, man, he pretty good, man. And let them see a different style, cause I feel like I come with a different style and a different feel to the game. So it was big to me to come here and perform.
Okay.
So I mean, for anybody else, I don't know, but for me, it was big for me to be in Atlanta and perform in Atlanta amongst, I know legends are out here. So just to be in that rotation, to
Hmm.
feel like you're in that rotation,
Definitely.
it's just a good vibe for me.
Definitely. I really feel like Atlanta is one of the marquee places for entertainment,
It is.
not just music. You know what I'm saying? I know that, out in Texas, they got a lot of stuff going on, you
I've
know what
been
I
there.
mean?
I came there not too long ago.
Yeah.
Was with one of the biggest upcoming comedians there is. It's on my YouTube channel. I went out there, did my thing in Austin. I had a couple big shows out there, did my thing.
Hmm.
Got to see the Mothership, which is the big comedy scene out there
Okay.
around there. And so yeah, you're right. Texas is one. You said Texas, right?
Yeah,
Oh
yeah,
yeah, it's
definitely
one of them.
Texas, definitely Texas.
It's
So,
one of them.
where did you develop your funny at? When did you know you was funny? And where did you develop it at?
Knowing I was funny growing up, but I got an older brother who's funny, man.
Okay.
He's goofy, dog, and kind of watching him and knowing I was funny, and wanting to compete with him. He played football, so that's why I played football. You know what I'm saying? He played running back, so I played running back. You know what I'm saying? So he was funny doing that too.
Right.
So I was like, I think I'm funny. People say I'm funny. So he don't know. I was just trying to be funny because he was funny.
Okay.
But I think I overcame him. He'll never say it, but I think I overcame him. But he's funny, and I think, man, just being around a funny family. I got sisters funny. My mom was funny. Um, Cousins, you know what I'm saying? And just trying to translate that into what I do, bring that family feel to it.
Right.
So when I talk, you embrace you're coming to me. You feel me. I
Yeah.
try to bring that feel to the game. Like I know this dude, but you don't know me.
Right.
I try to bring that. So
You got that familiarity. You do. Yeah.
yeah,
You
I
definitely
mean,
do.
some have told me, but you have to kind of figure that out for yourself what they mean. And some have told me that a lot of times, and it took me a while to kind of figure out what they were talking about.
Right. Right.
And I think when I did, I started sharpening my game a lot more. I started using what I know work.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm
Right.
not gonna say what really what towards my advantage. You know what I'm saying? And that's what you have to do. Sometimes the way you deliver the joke,
Hmm.
or the way you move.
Yeah.
So I try to translate all that.
Okay. So what were your comedy influences, and then what was that first comedian that you might have seen in a movie or that you seen on the stage and you was like, you know what, I'm just as funny, or I can be just as funny, or that's what I want to do.
First, I just gotta say my brother and my family out back. But comedian wise, Arnez J,
Okay.
JB Smooth.
Okay.
This is watching old Comic View.
Okay.
Uh, Arnez J. I used to like the way Arnez J would move, bring up his cousin, the movement with it. JB Smooth and Arnez had the voice.
Okay.
JB Smooth had the voice. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I like that. I like that choppy. He used to talk like your uncle. You know what I'm saying? Somebody confuse the shit out you. I like JB Smooth, uh, Arnez J. It's a couple more, man. Bruce, Lavelle, of
Yeah. Yeah. Definitely.
course. Those guys, but other cats too that I look up to. I watch coming up, and like the
Uh huh.
Uh, K Dub, the one from 85 South, 84, Carlos Miller,
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
Mario Torre,
Okay. Yeah.
T. Ray Sanders.
Mm-hmm.
His other cats than I don't want to say bigger name. 'Cause I don't feel like their name. Not no disrespectful way. I look at them all.
Right.
But even those guys I looked up to.
Yeah.
because they all came with something. You know, I was coming up in the game. My first couple years, I was watching K Dub.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And that's when I was like, you know, this dude, he got man, he got something, man. The way he could deliver, but seem like so smooth with it, like it ain't nothing. Like
Mm-hmm.
I knew you gonna laugh. You know what I'm saying? Like, so you know that once I stepped in the game, but watching was the Arnez, the JBs. You know what I'm saying? But once I stepped in the game and got to working with cats,
Mm-hmm.
you know, seeing the Carlos Miller up close and working with doing shows, they probably don't really remember me. K Dub, T Ray, Mario Torre.
Mm-hmm.
Just watching them guys, you know what I'm saying? And taking a piece of how they do their thing. And there's others I can't think of out back, but I know once I sit down, it's gonna all pop up. But
Yeah, definitely, definitely. So, what was your first comedy events? What was the first time you bombed? How did that feel? Or have you?
yeah, I don't bombed. Uh, People say they get bombed and they got boot. My bomb was more like a, you know what I'm saying? Like you get a couple, like I don't know if they didn't want to hurt my feeling laugh.
Right,
Like you gonna laugh? Like they asking like somebody they gonna
right,
laugh.
right.
Like you gonna laugh? If you laugh, I laugh. It's like you know one of them type of movies. Like
You remember the joke?
huh?
Do you remember the joke?
Nah,
You don't remember the
I
joke?
really don't. I don't even want to
You
remember
don't
that
want to
mother,
remember.
man. Because if it got a
Right, right.
you know what I'm saying? I just sat there. I ain't really even know what to do.
Mm.
I don't even know what I did. It was that bad. I don't even know what I did after. You know, I was just looking at people turning around, and it was like a,
For sure.
I was just like, just stop, stop, stop.
Did you clean it up, or did you get stronger, or
Oh yeah, I got stronger, cause I'm still here.
right,
You know what I'm
right.
saying? Like bombing gonna do two things for you, man.
Mm-hmm.
It ain't no in between. You either not gonna do this, or bombing gonna making you be like, you know what? Let me start sharpening my tool. Let me start figuring out what I need to do. Let me watch what I need to watch. Let me go study what I need. Let me do what I gotta do. That's what bombing gonna do. Bombing not gonna sit you in between and be like, whatever. No, because it's a feel.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna show your love for this.
Yeah, yeah.
Like that's what bombing gonna do. It's gonna
It's
show your love for this.
it's a lot like getting your feelings hurt.
Oh yeah. Are you love it? Are you gonna really do this?
Huh?
Or or are you playing?
Huh?
You know what I'm saying? Because some people get into comedy, to be honest, for money.
Mm-hmm.
You know they can make some money. They funny. They know they can make some dollars doing it real quick. It's okay. It's okay. If you could take bombing and, still do it, that's okay. But me, I love it. Like I don't put too much in it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I don't, I don't, I done been here a long time, man, and I'm ready. So it done took me a different route. My love too much in it.
Okay. Okay. How do you feel about, this era of comedians? Like you said, you more of a traditional comedian. You know what I mean? How do you feel about the social media? You know what I mean? Because I feel like it gives people like a great way to get like seen,
Hmm.
but at the same token, it's sort of like from the artist side of it, you giving your craft away for free to a certain extent. How do you juggle that, and like what's your feel on TikTok and stuff like that?
You gotta embrace it. You gotta embrace it. You either gonna get left behind. I figured that out. Like I didn't wanna do it years ago. That's why I'm behind on mine. It ain't like I ain't known,
Mm-hmm.
because I can go to cities and be with different comedians because they know me.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm not known to the social media era. So I'm trying to catch up to it, and it's hard.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Unless somebody just grab you and be like, y'all go stamp my boy, and they see, and they telling you, and they followers come, it's hard.
Yeah.
So you just have to embrace it, and I embrace it. Like I'm not. I'm not that type to say, man, that's why I can't do it. Because no, I'm gonna take it on the home. I'm gonna take it on the head, and we gonna go with it. I'm gonna if I gotta bring a little bit into, I bring a little bit of that into what I do.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm still keep it cute and my, the way I do it. But you know what I'm saying? If you don't go with it, you gonna get left behind, and nobody gonna care.
But is it to say y'all? Because I see a lot of comedians like
I
they gonna have more. They gonna have more TikToks than they gonna have like real performances.
facts and look, I don't say I agree like with the whole thing. You know what I'm saying with it. Like you can be on TikTok and just whatever social media and just rip a dude that really got to get up in front of people
Mm-hmm.
and really like do it. Like, do I think that they should get the same appreciation? No, because it's easy to sit behind something and you might can edit it
Mm-hmm.
or you can move a different way and take it back or whatever. But if you're on stage in front of somebody, you either sharp or you gotta switch it up.
Mm-hmm.
Or you gotta be on point.
Mm-hmm.
Or you gotta be able to, when you do fumble, pick that fumble up
Yeah.
and be able to hold
Yeah.
it back and keep going. Like you gotta be able to
Yeah.
do that in front of people. Even if you mess up, like you gotta be able to make that mess up work.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I
You know what
never
I'm
looked at
saying?
it
Like
like that.
it, and I don't want. That's why I don't. Some people ain't gonna speak on it because it look like you hating,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm not hating on it because I do it now. I'm
Mm-hmm.
in the skits, and I got a whole character on YouTube and stuff, Mr. Hudson.
Okay.
I imitate an old guy.
Okay.
You
What's
know
your
what I'm
what's your
saying?
YouTube channel? By the way, you want to give me that?
Support these jokes. That's my brand. You know what I'm saying? I'm just out here branding my my guy stuff. This is a 15-year plus friend, man. He out here with me. You know what I'm saying? And he gave me a bunch of his clothes, brand to wear. Support him, and I'm gonna support him.
Mm.
Mine is support these jokes. Here's his hustle.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? He is the clothes designer. He from Jackson, Mississippi, do his thing. So,
Okay.
that's his brand. I'm support these jokes.
That's cool.
Look me up on YouTube on support these jokes.
That's cool. That's cool. It sound like for the most part, Jackson, Mississippi,
Mm,
is a real supportive, embracing environment.
it is. I mean, it's an environment like, man, they gonna love they gonna make it rough, but they gonna love you.
Okay.
They ain't gonna give you no pads and soften you and all that. Like it's a saying in Jackson, and a couple people out of Jackson say this: if you can make it in Jackson and get it in Jackson, they, you can get it
Mm,
because Jackson, they not gonna laugh because they want you to laugh. You know,
mm,
they ain't gonna let you might get a couple friends,
right.
do that. A couple of your partners at the rap show gonna do it because you just rap.
Right.
But nah,
Mm,
they gonna make it rough on you. And it ain't in no bad way. Because they feel like they looked over. So they want you to be on top of yours.
definitely.
You know what I'm saying? And sometimes we could take that as harsh. We could take that as rough. And they don't care. But uh, for the most part, they'll support you, man. It's hard to make it out there
Mm-hmm.
because we don't have outlets. And a lot of people don't, we getting outlets out there, people trying. We got people, out there working hard to do that. But, we need a bigger light. We need more people, because we got it out there. We got funny comedians.
What other comedians have broke from Jackson, Mississippi? If we not familiar with them, just offhand.
You got a couple, man. You got some out there that broke from Jackson, Mississippi.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
got a
Like
lady comedian named Rita Brent.
okay, okay,
She's sick with it.
okay,
She's a
okay.
beast with it. You got a couple more that do their thing.
Mm-hmm.
You got Mooch. You got Zion. Uh, you got me.
Mm-hmm.
You got Red. You got
I mean,
comedian
that that
Skip.
that that that, that might have broke the level of I want to say, a movie that might have been they was the supporting or it was about them.
I was in the movie.
I mean, as far as like the movie is about you, or are you the main character
No,
in the
I'm
movie?
one of them. I'm like one of the six.
Okay,
It'll show you across the screen.
okay. So give me the
I
name of
mean,
that
it's on
movie and where we
Tubi,
can
but
find it.
it's on Tubi, but it's called The First. I got a couple comedian friend that was in Charles, the Ray Charles movie. I believe that was dropped.
Mm.
Yeah, Nardo Blackman,
Okay,
comedian.
okay,
He's good.
okay,
Comedian Nardo Blackman, uh, Merk B,
okay,
um, Rita Brent. I think she was in it. There's a couple that been in,
okay,
some
okay.
movies and do their thing too now.
Mm.
As a whole, we all have did something. We
Right,
all hitting on some type of cylinders.
right.
You know what I'm saying? Like these cats I'm naming, they're just not no pieces of crap running
No, no,
around.
no,
We
definitely,
just don't get that spotlight. Like
exactly.
Atlanta got they loves. These are Jackson loves. We just don't have people to put us out there like Atlanta and them do.
And I
And
noticed
that's
that.
what I'm trying to do and I'm here for and I'm gonna do.
I noticed that in particularly like when it comes to Mississippi.
Thank you.
I mean, out of anywhere else, like when it comes to
Thank you.
Mississippi, they don't tell you what's nice there.
Thank you.
They don't tell you what's the good music there.
Thank you.
They don't tell you what's funny there.
And I'm not trying to like
They only
toot
tell
my
you
horn.
oppressive old like stories and stuff like that. They don't tell
Thank you.
you
And I'm not trying to toot my horn. But you don't know about no comedians and nothing, right?
nope.
So look at this. I just showed you a clip, right? Would
Hmm.
you expect somebody from Jackson to
Not
be
at
like
all.
that?
Not at all. Like that.
Can the people hear you?
The people hear me like that.
Am I playing? Thank you.
Definitely funny, entertaining. Just from the small clips I seen, I seen so much history of comedy in it. I seen
It's
I
there.
heard the feel of the favorites. I in that short clip. So that's one thing bringing light. Sometimes you got to bring the light. And a lot
Yeah.
of people come to Atlanta thinking that the light is Atlanta,
Yeah.
but in all actuality, the light can be in Mississippi, and you bring in the light.
And that's what I'm trying to do. And there's others trying to do it too. But that's what I've been doing it for so long out there. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like I am that vet. I feel like I am that dude. You know what I'm saying? To do that.
Mm.
And in my right way, I got the right to feel like that. You know what I'm saying? And so I want to lead a way where I can help, where I can put that light out there, where people can see me out here and be like, you know what it is? People, it is some go getters out there.
Right.
You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like, don't. Then they all come with a style. You got to think about it, it's country.
Mm-hmm.
So you going to get a different, you're going to get some different hot sauce on there.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
ain't, it ain't
Yeah.
your regular city type of humor.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
It's southern,
Down home.
down home.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
Like these dudes can go, man.
Definitely. So I'm gonna switch. I'm gonna switch it up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I want to get off into current things going on.
Yes.
And currently, the most talked about thing is this presidential election.
Hmm.
And I hate to ask somebody, who they voted for or who was
Fact.
they standing by, because I don't know if they contacted you to give you that $1 million check to come out and endorse
I wish.
one of the candidates. But you know what I'm saying? Would you, like, if you just got a call like out the blue, and they was just like, look, man, we want you to come out here, man. Reginald Jackson is running for first war commissioner. We're gonna give you, 100,000. We know you don't know him, but you just gonna pop out and support her.
Depend.
100,000.
How can a broke person say no? Like God damn.
Right, right. So with me asking
It
you this,
depend. It depends on how much of right he's doing. Because if he's all the way wrong, I can't support it. I don't care how much I'm invested in. I got morals. I got respect. I got stuff I can't do. I'm not gonna do. I'm not gonna go. With. So if it ain't just discarding all of that, uh, it depends. It just can't. It just can't put me. Can't go against stuff I
right,
respect and I got
right,
morals. I'm not gonna
right.
dignity and
Right now, they just want you to get up there, you know what I'm saying, and tell everybody, you know what I'm
how much you
saying.
like them.
that you endorse and you support, you know what I'm saying, this president, and that you know you truly believe that it's
But
gonna be a
okay,
better
let me ask
future.
you, what if it like what if it like I'm voting this one, but it's this one asking me? That's what you trying to ask me? Like if I'm a Democrat, but you the
Right,
Republican
right. Like
asking
like if you rocking with, you know, the Democrat side, but the Republicans cutting the check, or vice versa.
me. Yeah, cause I know what to do.
You know what to do. So
Yeah,
you taking that check, or
yeah,
you
cause I know I go up there and know what to do.
right, right.
Now. Are they reading my speech before?
No,
Because
they ain't reading it before, but they just,
because
you know,
I have heard
it's
they go
contracted.
over the speech before you.
It's contractual, so you can't get up there and then, you know, flake out or whatever. But you got to just say this general statement, and you know what I'm saying. You say this general statement, you wave your hands, and you walk up the stage, and you go get your check.
I can get up there and just be like, man, look, man, I'm up here, man. He asked me to come up here. I'm here. He asked me. Y'all listen to what I'm asking y'all now. He asked me to come up here. He asked me to come up here, y'all. So I came up here. Y'all vote for what you want.
Right,
I'm
right.
gonna say it. I'm gonna say it. I'm not gonna disrespect, but do what you want now. Vote, talk. You know, if he what you want, if he ain't what you want, but he asked me. He asked me. I didn't see him nowhere. He asked me.
So how do you feel about this here election and about Trump winning? You know what I'm saying? What's your stance, or do you even personally care? Do you think it's going to affect us, or you what you thinking?
I try not to even get into that with people, man, cause it like it done touch people in so many ways, man. Like I'm gonna tell you how bad it is. Like when Trump won that day, the next day I was coming out the store. He won that night, right? Cause it was leading into that day. They
Right,
already knew he was gonna win.
right,
So by the time I got out of work, he had already won.
right,
So I'm coming out of the store, and a white guy, cool. He act like he cool.
right.
He say, "Hey, dead serious, true story. Ain't you happy Trump won and we ain't got no woman that's gonna be in there on that one time a month stuff?"
Huh.
I said, "What?" He said, "Ain't you happy Trump got in there and we don't need no woman going in there on no one time a month stuff, cause making decisions off her feeling, huh?" And I was like, "That why you vote?" I said, "That why you vote for Trump?"
Huh.
He was like, "We don't need no woman."
Hmm.
Straight up, he was cocky enough. That what Trump have the effect on. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
You don't know me. I ain't looking nice at you. None of that. And you walked up to me enough to say, I felt enough to say, look, bro, we don't need that black woman in there. We don't need her in there. She gonna be PBS one to whatever they call it, one time a month,
Uh.
tripping.
Uh.
That effect of Trump.
Now
Say what I want to say.
can you blame Trump for that, or do you just blame
You affect your leader will affect. He's the what?
the leader?
People follow the what?
The leader.
You said it. I don't care how old you is. That game is from when you were little. People gonna do that forever. I don't care. I don't care if they grown and they own their own company. They gonna that dude probably would never said that. If Kamala would have won that night, he would have never walked up to a black person and said that.
True. True.
He'd have been scared. He would have wouldn't even looked at you. He wouldn't even looked at you.
Hmm. Hmm.
But he was so happy and cocky enough to walk up and be like, "Look, ain't you happy?"
Now, I mean, do you think that he feel that way because, like a lot of black men have expressed their support for Trump?
And that's what's crazy. Like I didn't, I didn't really know that until after the election.
Right. You know what I'm saying? A
You
lot of
get what
black
I'm
people
saying? I
express
didn't,
their support for Trump,
I didn't know that many black men supported Trump till after the election, and famous people too. I didn't know that.
and they say they you know, a lot of people like to think, you know, it was those stimulus checks.
It was.
how did you
It
do in
is.
that stimulus time?
It is.
What did you
I
do?
didn't, man. I worked all my life, bro.
Okay.
I worked all my life. So I mean, and I ain't never been guaranteed nothing. And I ain't never worried about nobody giving me nothing. So when that would come, I was just like, well, somebody bless me. Like it just felt like it was just like, hey, okay. But was I waiting on it when he said it? No.
Do you feel like it came from him?
I found out it didn't.
But at that time, you felt like he was giving it.
Somewhat, but I felt like it was agenda behind. It's agenda behind everything.
Right.
I felt like it was an agenda. I'm just being honest. That I'm saying I don't like him,
Right.
but
Right.
I felt like it was an
It
agenda.
was a reason why they gave us the money.
Yeah.
I mean,
Why would I get in there and give all y'all money? Half y'all gonna stop working, then I give y'all another check. Then on top of that, not even 6 months later, oh income, I make it away. You can get 2 more thousand added to already your folk.
mm,
So now you done got 2,000s. You done got that big income. Now I come bless you with another little something. It's gonna make you lazy. This is gonna make them stop. People stop trying to go in as much and work when they was dedicated to working for what they wanted, and that's what it almost did.
so let me ask you this though, because I deal with a lot of rappers and stuff on social media platforms. We did a lot of rappers and stuff, and we could instantly see how COVID had affected the rap game. You
Somebody
know what
say
I'm
that.
saying? You had rappers that was coming out of the blue. They had big chains on now. Now they got big stacks of money.
So you
They
saying that was
was
coming from
that I mean, COVID. During that time they was doing the scams, and everybody
facts,
had
facts.
all of this.
Right.
What was the PPPs and all that? Like, did it affect the comedy world in the same sense?
I
Like,
not me. I
no.
don't. I don't know.
Okay,
Like I
okay,
can't even
okay,
say nothing about like, cause I wasn't scamming or nothing. I was still trying to get it out
okay,
the mud.
okay.
Like I ain't did because I always felt like doing that gonna come back on you. You
Right,
think these folks finna let you get this all everybody come in this system, start taking money all out of this
right.
system, and we ain't finna find out what's up.
No, no,
You
definitely.
think we gonna sit up here and let y'all run around here and do all this for this long, and we ain't finna figure out where it's coming from, what's popping off, and then the back end of you that's doing it, we finna lock all y'all up. Cause the
That.
front end of people might done got away with it by now. But
Hmm.
them back end, them last back end, you know, all them getting got locked because they started catching them.
Yeah, 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 yeah,
It was too late.
yeah, yeah,
Now all it's some that got away with the 20, the 40,000, the 60,000s, and all that.
yeah,
But it was a lot of back end folks that got caught up
yeah,
trying to do
yeah,
it on
yeah.
that
A
end.
lot of people were just crashing out with it.
Yeah,
You know
trying
what
to
I'm
get
saying?
rich, man.
Yeah,
Trying to try not beat out a system that's designed to catch
yeah, yeah. But see, in the music industry, what I meant by that, like in the
you.
music
Oh,
industry, you couldn't tell who was real or not no more. It was
like
like, okay,
jury or
and they
just
got
person
jury
wise.
on, they got, and like I really, I don't blame that necessarily, but I feel like it conditioned the stuff that we seeing now with Gunna and well, I ain't gonna say Gunna, I'm gonna say the music industry with the talent and
Mm-hmm.
it sort of conditioned that because you gave all these people this money and then now they ain't got no money. Now the whole thing is about money. Now they doing crazy stuff about for money. Y'all advertised money. Y'all made people feel like they had money when they really didn't have money. And now everything is just sort of like a frenzy. You know what I'm saying? By the
Yeah.
time it's, you know
So
what
you
I
so
mean?
used to getting it at so much at a short amount of time. So
Yeah,
like it done kind of condition folks to want to live that
exactly.
way. To now, it's like savage life. We'll tell on, we'll tell, you know
For
what?
the
You
money,
might
like,
be,
like for the money, like we
you
done
might
created
be
these
right.
situations like a man tell on his own brother because
Fact.
for the money now,
And
like
that's going on, and that's going on. That's going on. I mean, that's going on a lot now. Like it's almost like you don't even know the dude beside you if you get in some heat with him. And you don't even know now if this dude will sit there and tell on you. Not you don't know what's gonna happen no more. You
yeah,
used to
it's no
feel,
code.
yeah, you used to feel like I ain't worried about. Like somebody be like, well, TJ was in there with you. I ain't worried about TJ.
Yeah, TJ solid.
TJ cool.
TJ,
I ain't worried about. Now you like, I don't know, man. TJ, man. Hey, TJ, get out of here, man. I'm finna do something. Cause you don't want no. You not. I mean,
So
you
that's what
not.
I'm saying. In this era, like, is we wrong for telling people? You know what I'm saying? Like, you in the car, you know
Mm-hmm.
what I'm saying, with your partner. You know what I'm saying? You don't know what's in the car with your partner. You
Mm-hmm.
did what I'm saying, but he your partner.
Mm-hmm.
You just met him a year ago. He your partner, and y'all get pulled over. You know what I'm saying? And somebody going to jail. You did what I'm saying. Now you know the way these new people being conditioned. You know what I'm saying? They gonna instantly say, oh, it's not mine. You know what I'm saying? Now there's only two people in this car. When you say it's not mine, you slick saying it's somebody else's and
Somebody
it's
else.
not mine. Like, you know what I'm saying? I mean,
I
is the
haven't
is
been
the
in a
game
situation
different?
like
Is you know what I'm saying? Is the game different, or do your morals stay the same?
that.
Or
It
it's
ain't
such a
no.
trick
It
bag
ain't.
nowadays.
It ain't no real love. Like love is gone.
Right,
Like you can loyalty, yeah, yeah, yeah. But if you love, man, like love is gone. Like, like even with me growing up, like, dude, like we was. I mean, I don't care what nobody say. Like you spend the night, like you close bond. You know what I'm saying? You was the first person you snuck and smoked with.
right,
You
right,
know what I'm
right,
saying? Like you the first person I drunk a little bit of this bottle with.
right,
You the first person we went and took the little boy bike and we riding down, the street with. We rusted we scraped our knees together with.
right, right,
You know
right,
what I'm saying? We played football. We went to high school and got the two sisters.
right,
You know what I'm saying?
right,
We went to the party and when you swung, I had swung. And I noticed we were rolling with each other. Like you see that years of just we done
mm-hmm,
did too much together.
mm-hmm,
So when it comes to the ultimate thing, are you still gonna stay solid? Some of them ain't have all that foundation. Some of you niggas you met along the way.
right, right. And, or or
They
or it's internet
personality
based now.
made
Now
huh?
I don't come outside my house. I really only talk to other kids on the internet and
Right.
on the video games. And I say that but we don't have no real interaction
We don't
like
have no
that.
real
So
interaction. No, you gotta get out there and interact with somebody. You gotta feel it. Like you can't
But
be
that's what I'm saying. That's what
yeah.
sort of what COVID did to us, though. COVID
Yeah, oh
sort of
yeah, of course.
took
It took
all of the
easy,
interaction.
easy, easy.
So now when you bring these kids out and you tell them a joke, they don't even know how to laugh in the same
Nope.
way because they can't.
Nope.
If you ain't say it on the screen, if you ain't say it through TikTok, or if you ain't say it through, they don't get the punchline at the same time. You dig
Bro.
what I'm saying? They don't get
You're
it's
right. It damaged a lot, bro. Like it just took I don't want to say fun out of life because some of them having fun, but it took life out of life. Like it took the life out of life. Like they don't understand this is what you're supposed to do in life.
right,
Get
right,
your ass out the house.
right. Exactly. Like
You
I
know,
mean,
interact with this person. Know what's going on over here. You know what I'm saying?
hmm
If it ain't across that phone, I mean everything across the phone now, but you get what I'm saying? Like we didn't have it, so you had to know. You had to know what the grass felt like.
right, right.
You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying?
You had to go
Think,
outside.
look at some of these folks' skin. They ain't got bruise marks on them. These kids.
hmm
Some of them clean as a whistle. Some of them look like mannequins.
Right, right.
Some of these kids, some of these people like mannequins. They ain't never been outside. They ain't got a bruise. They ain't rode a bike. I was working at a restaurant. I asked a girl to sweep. She said, "What? What's sweeping?"
Wow.
That's what me and my boy did. What's sweeping?
Yeah.
What's sweeping, bro? Man, please, man. You go look at some of these kids, man. Go look at the almost 40-year-olds and all that. You will see it.
hmm
You can probably see some olds they done did from years ago.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm
Understanding
saying?
marks on their head.
Yeah, you know they outside.
Yeah, yeah.
Go look at one of these kids now. You damn near got to poke them, see if they really motherfucker real. Them motherfucker be looking like a mannequin. No scratches, no marks, hairline, for all that.
No, no
No, no,
stress.
no, no rough hand. None of that. No fingers look like they twitch 'cause they play sports, football, none of that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Some of these
yeah.
kids look like mannequins, man. They ain't never did nothing, man.
What's the funniest thing you done encountered since you've been in Atlanta?
The shows, watching other comedians.
Watching other
Yeah,
comedians.
there's some funny people, dude. Some real funny dudes out here, man. Yeah.
Yeah,
Watching them, man. Hey, shit, I ain't just I like to be the only funny dude,
yeah.
but man, I'm not gonna disrespect nobody. These cats pretty funny, man. Some funny dudes, man. I watched a girl last night, Cole. I can't think of her name,
Uh,
but she was at where I was at. It was the Monticello.
mm-hmm.
She was there. She was funny as hell, man. So the other comedians, man, they been funny, and yeah, yeah. That's about it. The comedian.
Yeah. So let me ask you, what's your goals and your aspirations when it comes to this comedian game? When it comes to this comedy side, is it acting? Is it a little bit of everything? Is it you know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
And what's your plans for the future?
My goal is to make it, man, and get in acting. You know, networking with other comedians, get on they stuff. You know, interact, collab with cats. I'm big on collabing, man, cause I believe me with a lot of cats, me like hooked up with different cats. I believe like it'll be some shit.
Hmm.
Like we can make some stuff happen. Like with my like if you go check out some of my skits and stuff, you'll see what I mean. Like me could collabing with somebody else, that'd be wild. Like cause just what I can bring. So I just want to get in here, be respected for what I do, collab, make movies, branch out, produce. You know, make my own type of stuff. You know, and then the biggest thing out of this I want to do, and believe it or not, well, first provide for my family,
Definitely.
create a generational wealth where my family can live comfortable, man.
Hmm.
You know, like we need to live comfortable, bro. Like I want to be able to do it for them. I
You
want
got
to be able.
kids?
Yeah, I got a daughter.
You got a daughter?
She 20.
She 20.
Yeah.
She think you funny?
No,
She don't think you funny?
no, she don't laugh. She don't care nothing about that comedy, man. She walk right past me, bro. She
Yo,
don't care.
your best stuff it is
Best stuff.
right path.
Try this. What? Bam, bam. Hey, can you pass me the bread? I'm trying to make a ham sandwich. Then like you didn't hear that? I wasn't paying attention. Like that's how she talked to me. I wasn't paying attention. That's how she talks. Bro, you think I'm playing? I'll call her right now. I'm like, hey, hear this. I'm like, you heard it? Yeah. Why you didn't laugh? You just told me to hear it.
Yeah,
You get no. Listen, you just told me to hear it.
right.
Why you didn't laugh? You just told me to hear it. No, I'm just serious. Like man, please.
Uh,
But she love me. She love what I do though. She love me, man.
Definitely. I know that's something, man. Growing up with a father that's funny, that was important. My father was hilarious. You
Mm-hmm.
know what I'm saying? And I think through that, you know what I'm saying, it taught me how to be happy. Like a lot of people,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I'm saying. If you don't have that comedy, if you grew up in a house full of gangsters and no, you,
Everybody rough.
oh yeah, yeah, what you said, you a tank top. Don't say tank
Man,
top. Say
take the
wife
dump
beater.
rough.
Say wife beater. Don't say tank top. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
But when you were coming up in a funny household, and the comedy is the thing, like, and it makes you smile. They say laughing makes you live longer.
It do.
So
It do. And it comedy does that, man. And it can be hard too because of just life.
hmm
Still trying to be funny in life. And what I mean by that, you still paying your bills. You still got to do this. Still doing that. But you still trying to be funny.
right,
You get what I'm saying? And sometimes on the other end, no disrespect, shit ain't funny.
right,
You know. So
mm
it to me it has became medicine for me
mm
because stuff has been rough for me.
mm
You know, so it's become more than just comedy for me.
right,
It's become my medicine. It's become my life.
mm
You know, a big part of me. So, yeah, it is good. I love it because I love to laugh. And when I laugh, you right. Sometimes it's just like, you know what? It's gonna be all right, bro.
hmm
And then sometimes, like I done did shows, man, and got ready to been mad about something. I'm not gonna lie. I'm just gonna be honest. Bill,
hmm
know something coming. Know it's here. And I get to the show. It's on my mind, aggravated. You know how it is. Not mad.
hmm
You get up there, boom, boom, boom. You catch people laugh. It's like God just start putting energy up. You're like, bro, it's gonna be okay.
yeah,
You'll start feeling it. The stress come up off you. And
uh,
by the time it's over, you like, you know what? Thank you. So I know laughter work, man.
yeah,
It's a medicine, bro. It's a big medicine, man.
yeah. Definitely, man. Definitely. We're gonna get ready to wrap it up. You know what I'm saying? It was definitely good talking with you. I want you to give everybody your social media and where you can be found at, and you know what I'm saying, how they can get right in contact with you. You know what I'm saying, to get the experience of your comedy.
You can catch me on Facebook, comedian QP, Instagram Q comedian, and on YouTube, support these jokes, man. Subscribe to my channel, support these jokes, and man, follow me, man. Y'all get behind me, man. I'm just an upcoming regular guy, man, trying to do my thing, man. So I appreciate Atlanta for embracing me. I appreciate you for having me.
Man, you got any events coming up, man? You can get people to come on check you out.
Right now, I'm finishing up in Atlanta. I'll be here till Tuesday. Um, I'm at the Clutch tonight. I'll be at the
Okay,
Clutch tonight. Uptown Monday, and forgot where I'm be at Tuesday, but it'll be on my page.
okay, okay, okay,
I'll be in Chicago next. In like 2 weeks, I'm doing a private thing out there for this cannabis company.
okay,
I'll be in Chicago. Oh, before that, I'm nominated for Comedian of the Year again down
okay.
in Mississippi.
That's what's up. That's
It's
what's up.
like I guess the southern states down up in there. This guy does a award show. Sixth annual Hood Idol Award Show. Sixth annual Hood Idol Award Show. Go check it out. Uh, I'm nominated for Comedian of the Year. I've been nominated 4 times. I won twice,
Okay.
and then I'm nominated again. So hopefully I win. That's on November 30th. I got that cannabis company in Chicago, and I got just a lot of like private events. Tennessee, I'm doing like a birthday party and stuff like that going on.
Yeah, yeah, no, definitely, definitely. That's what's up, man. That's what's up. Anything else you want to remind us about, or anybody you want to give shouts out to?
Yeah, man. Just follow my pages, man. On Facebook, I'm comedian QP. Instagram, Q comedian. Support these jokes on YouTube, and man, just support me, man. Get behind me, man. Book me. I'm very easy to work with. You know what I'm saying? Just a humble guy. Big shout out to the one and only comedy club we got in Jackson, Mississippi, Mike Town Comedy Club. Y'all go check out Mike Town Comedy Club. Y'all go book with him. He got great environment, great food. Very good dude. Work with you. His name is Mike Town at Mike Town Comedy Club. Go check it out. The only black owned comedy club in Mississippi, I think.
Okay,
In Mississippi, period.
okay.
And it's in Jackson, Mississippi. And y'all just check us out, man. Check out the comedians out there. Shout out to all the Jackson comedians. I don't want to name names, 'cause I'm gonna forget them. I already named a couple, but shout out to y'all, man. And big ups to thank you, man, for having me.
No doubt.
Appreciate you,
No,
and thank you, Atlanta.
for sure, man. It was definitely good having you in the building. You know what I'm saying? Y'all give it up for comedian Q. And when y'all get a chance, you know what I'm saying, go to his Instagram. You know what I'm saying, like and support and everything that the brother do. And also check out his YouTube page. You know what I'm saying? And once again, that YouTube page is.
Support these jokes. That's my brand. Support these jokes.
That's right, man. Support these jokes, man. It's your boy Boog ATL Billboard, man. Y'all have a good one.
Thank you.